And of course, speaking of disclosures, I always say when I start to go down this road and talk about this issue that I am the policy director of Social Security Works during the week. That is an organization that is trying to protect Social Security from cuts. But I do think that the other dimension of this conflict of interest, and it dovetails right into everything that you're saying, Helene, is that some of these same folks that are promoting greater investment, greater savings, and certain kinds of financial products are people that are also saying, oh no, our Social Security program is broke, we can't afford it. Of course, the facts suggest otherwise. The only reason it even has a shortfall is because it needs to be self-funded. It can't borrow to pay benefits. That's something that can be relatively easily fixed. And in fact, when other sources of retirement income are dwindling or are more uncertain, it's my opinion that we should actually be looking at expanding Social Security and expanding that, at least that kind of a guarantee. Do those same folks, do you think that helps drive the kind of fiscal austerity narrative that says that Social Security is broke? Is take your money to us, take your money to the private investment world?
Absolutely. The best place to see this is in the career of Dave Ramsey, the Bible Belt personal finance guru, who is very much against Social Security, against progressive taxation, and against anything that will really help us because he so firmly believes that we're all responsible for ourselves. The vast majority of Social Security reporting on TV and radio and in the personal finance sector can be kindly described as bad, and at worst has a real agenda behind it. I find when I'm out speaking or talking about my book, the minute I say to people, you do know that there would be no Social Security crisis if we eliminated the payroll tax cap, for example, the conversation literally ends. Right. Because people have no awareness of this.
They don't even know it exists.
They don't even know it. First, they don't know it exists.
They don't know that they don't know any people that make more than $100,000 a lot of times, and so it's not an issue.
Right. And by the way, if they do, they still don't realize how much that is a part of the quote Social Security, quote crisis unquote. So it just ends the conversation. And the reason they don't know is because the people who should be telling us this, right, our personal finance experts, have an interest in not telling us this, so they don't.
In fact, it reminds me, I actually saw a Prudential Insurance commercial on TV in which they said that they were basically explicitly banking on the alarmism and saying whether Social Security is there or not, we'll be there for you.
Right. In my book, I went to a Prudential seminar, one of the free dinner scams that people throw, where they're trying to sell you their products, and in this case it was Prudential variable annuities. And in their presentation, they very explicitly said, you have a more than 50% chance of running out of money in retirement. Social Security will almost certainly not be there for you, and taxes are almost definitely going to go up.
Well, it's absolutely outrageous. And Helene, it's been a pleasure, a tremendous pleasure talking to you. Read Helene's book, Pound Foolish. Read her stuff at The Guardian. Helene, thanks so much for joining us on Take Action News. When Take Action News continues, David Shuster is going to take back the mic.